So this video is regarding the Google Ad advanced level keyword research. So by the end of this video, you will learn exactly which keyword to target for your niche or service and which keyword not to target. Also, you will learn how to build a clean, high intent ad group ready for your search campaign. And you will learn how to estimate CPC, which is a cost per click, search volume, and budget before launching. So a clear keyword list saves you money and prevent your wasted ad spend. And in the end of the video, I will give you a repeatable process to set up every future campaign with success. And you will watch me follow this process alongside so you can copy exactly how I do it. The very most important thing inside the Google Ad keyword research is aligning your keyword research with your business goals. So this is one of the fundamental of Google Ads. So what I mean by business goal is, let's say you are running a e-commerce business or you are running a service-based business. In e-commerce, your business goal is to make as much as sale or as many people can buy your product. That's your primary business goal. And if you go into a lead gen, your primary goal is to people filling up the form. So that is your business goal. So if you are doing a keyword research, your business goal and your keyword research goal has to be aligned with each other, because if they do not align with each other, doing a keyword research is a useless. So keeping in mind, before you start a keyword research, make sure what exactly are you looking from your keyword research and what is your primary business goal. So the very first thing comes in the mind, why is keyword research is even important? First thing, as I said, it helps you to find out which keyword to target and which keyword not to target. Second is it helps you to find user intent behind the keywords. We will talk about the intent, what are the intent, but as long as you know that what is users searching with this specific keywords and you know the intent behind that keywords, it helps you to do your keyword research effectively. Also, it helps you to create a close to perfect campaign structure. What I mean by that is, once you know what is your business goal, once you know what keyword to target, and once you know intent behind that keywords, you will be able to create a perfect campaign structure which can give you more sales, more leads, and end of the day you will have a profitable Google Ads campaign. Also, once you align all these four things with your keyword research, it helps you to create a high quality score. The quality score is directly related with your Google ad campaign success, because Google just want to show the ads which highly relevant, showing when the user is searching, plus they are getting what you are advertising from your ad. So once you meet all those requirements, then your quality score goes up, your ads become more profitable, and then you make more money from the Google ad. And the final thing why keyword research is important is it saves you a lot of money in long run. How you save the money? Because you are not targeting irrelevant searches, or you are not going after the keywords which are not relevant with your business goal or which are not aligning with your business goals. So it saves you money in the long run. So mostly I see most of the Google fail without proper keyword research. Most of people just think that if I'm thinking this keyword, that might be my user searching, and they put the ads around those keywords and then they hope for the best. So what happens if you don't do a proper keyword research? You will have a wasted ad spend on irrelevant clicks because nobody is searching them, or even if people are searching, they might not be relevant with your business goals. So you will waste the ad spend and you will have irrelevant clicks. Plus, when you have a poor keyword research, then you end up with a low CTR. Low CTR is low click-through rate, because your ad is not aligning with your user or with your business goal, and then you end up with a poor quality score. And once you have a lower CPR, poor quality score, that leads to higher CPC. Higher CPC mean is a higher cost per click and then expensive conversion. because it is not aligning with your business, it is not aligning with your business goal, and it is attracting a wrong traffic. And then what happen after that? You will become you have a unpredictable result with the inconsistent lead. Sometimes you have a two leads, sometimes you don't have any leads, or sometimes you don't even have the leads at all. And then your campaigns will start get broken up, and then your result become inconsistent, and campaign fail because the budget cannot compete with irrelevant traffic, with irrelevant clicks, and you waste a lot of money. So the very important inside the keyword is to understand your keyword intent. So we do have four type of keyword. One is informational, navigational, commercial, and transactional intent. What is informational intent? When user is searching for a information. For example, let's say you are advertising a weight loss program for your client or for your sub. So the information keywords might be how to lose the weight or what is the best diet. So these are a information intent. And another one is the navigational intent. Login for the Weight Watchers, or login for this specific website, or what are their delivery timing, or what are the pricing of the meals, or what are the pricing of their program. Those all are navigational because user is intending to go from one place to another place. Third comes a, which is the most important intent, which is a commercial intent. That's where when user in a stage where he's thinking about buying the product, he's not ready to buy the product, but his intent is very commercialized. He might be comparing the pricing. Let's say if there is a two competitor, he might be saying, okay, option A, option B, who is the best? So that's a commercial intent. So, and the last one is the transactional intent. When user is ready to make a purchase, when user is ready to pay with his or her credit card, that's called a transactional intent. For example, buy Nike shoes, or buy Nike rent shoes, or book hotel in a Bali, or get 7-day yoga classes. So the intent is very clear and it's a transactional intent. So based on those intent, if you know what sort of intent you are going after, it becomes very easily to target, and you know the intent behind your keywords, then you can target, okay, I'm going for the informational, I'm going for the navigational, I'm going for the commercial, and I'm going for the transactional intent. So people who have a small budget, they don't want to spend, or they shouldn't be spending on the first 2 or 3 type of intent: informational, navigational, or commercial. Because the thing is, if they have a limited budget, then they wouldn't be able to get the sales from the Google ads, and then they've been wasting a lot of spend. So when we're doing the keyword research, we keep this thing in mind, and then if we dealing with a small budget, we go with only transactional intent, and that's how you have a profitable Google. This is the 5-step keyword research process we're gonna follow in this video. First thing is a clarify. Clarify is we are clarifying what is the intent, or what is the intent behind that keyword, and what is that intent is aligning with our keyword research or with our business goal. So we are clarifying in the first step. Second step is a collect. So once we have the intent, and if the intent is matching with our business goal, then we collect the data. We will see how much is the search volume, how much is CPC for that particular keyword, how much is that particular keyword is informational, navigational, commercial, or transactional. Also, we see that if the keyword is high in demand, or can we compete on this particular keyword, or is it in our budget or not? Because sometimes what happens is the highly transactional keywords are more expensive. The reason is clear that a lot of advertisers are going after that one, and if a lot of people are bidding on that particular keywords, that keyword is going to be expensive anyway. Okay, and then the third stage, once we clarify, once we collect the information, then we clean and classify. So what I mean by clean and classify, we structure them into particular, like if we have a 5 services, we find out, okay, what sort of keywords going in a different campaign, and if we have one single campaign, what are the structure of that ad group? Are we putting in the same ad group, or how many ad groups we gonna have? So we will see, we take out the irrelevant keywords, and then we go into a making a highly relevant or highly close knit ad group inside in this third stage. And the fourth stage is a construct, which means once we find out, okay, these are the keywords we are going after, this is the search volume, this is how competitive the intent is clear, and now we are going to build the ad copy, then the landing pages around those particular ad groups or particular campaign or the keywords we are going after. And the last one is, which is not the part of the keywords AdWords strategy, but this is comes after, once you launch your campaign, once you have set up your ads and you have write the ad copy, you know what you are doing, and then you launch your campaign, then you optimize based on the data you are getting after you're running your ad. So these are the most important thing: clarify, collect, clean, classify, and construct. And tools we can use, I normally use a Google Keyword Planner, but if you in a high niche, or if you are competing in a very highly competitive niche and your client is big, then you might want to go with the paid tool if you need to. But if you have a limited budget, I think you don't have to spend the money on those paid tools. You can be easily done with a Google Keyword Planner. So how we go into the Google Keyword Planner? So let's go onto the Google Ads. So this is, let's say this is your Google Ad interface. The very first thing you need to do is go into the tools, and inside the tools you need to go into the planning. So this is a keyword planner which we take the help of how we do our keyword research. Okay, and it has a 3 parts, which is discover new keywords, get the search volume and forecast, and organize keywords into ad group. I normally don't do this through this from here, because I like to review the keywords manually and put them into a particular groups. And over here, this one is like, if you know what is your seed keywords or what is the keyword you are going after, then you can put those keywords into this option over here, and it will give you all the search volume, all the competition level, and all the other relevant details which you might need. Okay, but the very first thing you want to start with from here, so from the discover new keywords. So inside here we have all the option which you can see. We can start with keywords, or we can start with a particular website. Either we can use our own website, or if you're doing a competitor research, you can put the competitor website, the whole website, or a particular landing page. So you can choose here, use the entire site, or use only this page. Okay, and when you do this one, the very important thing is to understand, like, it has to be in the area you are advertising. So let's say I'm in Australia. So if my client is based in Australia, so I will try to get a data from this particular region. But if I'm helping a client who's not in Australia, or it might be in the USA or Canada, then I will choose a location over here and Canada over here, and then I might be getting all the search volume from this particular country from here. Okay, so that is like a lot of people miss that one. They try to go broad, and then they have irrelevant searches or search data. Okay, and once you have this one over here, and then you put your enter a site to filter unrelated keywords. So you can put over here if any site on your site to filter out any unrelated keywords. But it's not that relevant. You can just start typing up your keywords here, and then you can get the result. And if you see over here in this tool, so let's say this is the website we are trying to do a keyword research. So this is an example website, and then they have a different services. For example, they have SEO, they have a Google Ad Management, or they have a Facebook Ad Management, or the website development. So these are the main services for their business. So in the same scenario, if you are dealing with a service-based business, so you need to cluster, or you need to have a groups called your keyword research based on their services. So you want to list out all the key seed keywords over here related to their SEO or to their Google Ad Management or the Facebook Ad Management and website. Okay, and once you have the seed keywords, then we move to the next stage, which is a collect. Okay, but as we are over here only, what we do is go here. You want to start with the seed keywords over here. Let's say SEO services. So seed keywords is like you already know the keywords which normally you user type. Either is from a guess, or either you can ask or your person you are helping, or if you are running a Google ad before, then you can search those keywords in your search term history, or you can, okay, what sort of keywords people are typing if they need to find out about my business. So let's say, for example, SEO services or search engine optimization, or let's say SEO service in Sydney, or best SEO service Sydney, best SEO service. So you can put up to 10 keywords over here, and then make sure you choose a country, and then you will get the result. Okay, and once you have here, it will give you all the details what you need. Okay, so it gives you all the keywords which are here, and it gives you all the average monthly searches, mean how many times people are searching for this particular service, and if there is any change, what is the competition that one, what the cost behind that particular keywords if you are going to bid for that one, and what is the low range and what is the high range. Low range is when your ad is showing on the bottom, and the high range is when your ad is showing on the top 3 searches. Okay, and you can see that, okay, how much is going to cost us. Okay, and then along with that one, you will have those keywords and related keywords to these services. So what we need to do is either you can select the history from here, either you can have from last 12 months, 24 months, last month, or you can manually custom change that. Okay, I just need the data from the last 6 months. If your product or service is more on trend basis, for example, if you're selling something related to Christmas or for related to holidays, then you can do that. But normally recommendation is 12 months, and then you can download the data. And then we go to download keywords idea, Google Sheet, and then we give a name, SEO service, and then you can choose the drive wherever you want to store your file over here in this particular drive. So this is how this sheet will looks like. So most of the things which we need in this one is not relevant to us. For example, ad impression, organic, all this thing is not relevant to us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna delete those one. So command here, it delete it. So these are the information we need, which is up here, average monthly searches, competition, top of page, and top of the page. So now what we can do on this list, we gonna come up here. So if you see that if you have not sorted out this list, then the list of the average monthly searches volume mix up like SEO firms. So this one had 5,000, this one has a 50, this one underneath the top here, format, and into the format, you go to the number and just had enough. So that means when you go up here and then you go here, as you can see that all of the high search volume turns up here. So we're gonna go edit, we're gonna go to me, and in column A to E. So now you can see that all of the highly spended or highly average monthly searches on the top, and it has been formatted in a way the top search is up here and the low one up here. So what we're gonna do here is, let's say we're gonna take all of this one, copy, then we put it here. So this way, this is your seed keywords is getting ready. In the same way you go with the Google Ad Management, you go with the Facebook Ad Management, you go with the website. At the moment, the only thing which is matter over here is your SEO services, and what we're trying to do is trying to get the all seed keywords from here. And the next step is going to be collect. So what we're gonna do over here is we're gonna take all the search volume from here. So as you can see that we have all the search volume over here. We have a competition index, we have a top of the page bid, and we have top of page bid hype. Location is we target Australian. Language we have called English. Network is a Google search, and The search volume we haven't defined because we're going intensive inside the Google with the research of this one. Once you've done this one, then what we have to need to do is we put all of those keywords here and we categorize them according to their ad group. So either let's say the category is this one is the SEO, and then SEO, let's say for example, we go with this particular keywords and then we put it here. So this is the search engine optimization. So this category is the SEO, cluster is SEO. Cluster, what I mean by that is like one service can be broken down in as many as ad group. So depending on how deep you are going with your keyword research, you have to go cluster 1, cluster 2, or cluster 3. And then once you understand, okay, this is a SEO Sydney, the cluster might be a SEO location base. Okay, location. Okay, that's SEO marketing. So that is under the cluster of marketing. Okay, and if this one goes with company, so this is the cluster of company. So we can see that, okay, if we need to target a keyword which is a location specific, then we choose from here location specific. If the people are looking, if we doing a ad group which a ad group is related to marketing, SEO marketing, then we broken down then into a marketing. And if we do into a company base, or if we're like say people are searching for SEO company, then a cluster should be a SEO company. And once we fill up all of this one, then here is the intent come. So search engine optimization. So that might be a very vague intent. We can say it's a informational intent. Okay. And over here SEO Sydney, that's a navigational intent. So I hope you are understanding what is the meaning behind this, finding out this informational, navigational, or transactional intent. So see, if this one here, local SEO, that is also another cluster, which is the local SEO. So local SEO. And over here, best SEO company, that is another cluster of company. So cluster you can refer to as a ad group. And over here, consultant, or this one, if you see best SEO company, that might be a transactional intent. Transactional intent. Because at the moment, people are searching for the company which they want to find out, okay, what are the best companies inside my area, or what are the best company in Australia, wherever you are living. Okay, so once we broken down all of these keywords, let's say we have gone all of these keywords, and then we have collect their search volume, their index level, their top of page bid, and the low range and the high range, and then we have broken down into a cluster, in cluster 1, cluster 2, and then we know their intent. Then you come up here into, let's say we are going for this particular keyword, which is best SEO company. Over here, just one example. So the keyword is best SEO company, and campaign is, we have broken this one into a SEO campaign, and then ad group is best SEO, and then landing page, let's say this is a SEO landing page for this particular keywords. What we do is we go into that one and we copy the URL, we put it up here and put it on here. So in that way, you know that your keyword is this, your campaign is this, your ad group is the best SEO, and then your landing page is this. So let's say this page, for this specific example, this is a very generic landing page. So if we do not have the landing page available on the website, the best thing to do is create a landing page. So if I was be advertising for this particular best SEO company, then I would be making a landing page in local SEO, so that all the related keywords related to the best SEO company would be here. So that is how you go from one step, two step, three step, third step, and fourth. Okay. So this is a very intensive and very time consuming process, but end of the day, you will end up with a very nice targeted keywords with their ad groups, with their campaigns, and with their specific landing page. But if you don't have the landing page for the services you are trying to advertise, make sure you build those landing pages so that you have a high relevance. Okay, so that's it from this one.